Hi, my name is Josh with Concept D Performance, and in the previous videos we installed a catback exhaust by Stillen and some AMS lower downpipes on a customer's Q50. In this video we're going to be doing some sound clips as well as throwing the car on the dyno and seeing what kind of horsepower and torque figures the car makes. So let's get to it. All right, we're back from the test drive. It sounds great. Let's get this thing on the dyno and see what kind of power it can make.
So we finished tuning Anthony's Q50. His car is a premium, so it's a 300 horsepower version. When he brought it to us, we pretty much started doing the catback right away, and we threw it on the dyno just to see what it made. And he also had an issue with, he'd replaced the heat exchanger, but I don't think it was properly bled. So when we first did our run, it did about 320 horsepower, which is more than that car does from the factory on our dyno. He had just a mail-in sort of like flash tune on it, so it's probably running a little bit more boost. However, it was still less power than we expected, and it was actually still pulling power from the top end. We did another run about 10 minutes later, and it made probably 280. It was pulling a ton of timing and actually limiting torque as well. So we suspected that heat exchanger issue was a bigger problem than we initially thought. So next time we had the car off the dyno, we bled the system properly with a vacuum bleeder. And we also did a downpipe install. And I think we just kind of went over the car and cleaned everything up and made sure everything was plugged in how it should be and good to go. After tuning, it did 378 horsepower on our dyno. That was raising the boost a good amount from where it was from the factory, but it's still safe enough to run on 91 octane. That's also having lower downpipes installed only. Which those help a lot with response, torque output, all that good stuff. So the end result is the car is a lot more responsive. It's no longer having to limit boost and torque output because of the overheating. And it makes more power overall. So Anthony was pretty happy with the result, and we were too. I don't know how well you guys can see, but the power output was also initially pretty shaky, which could have been an effect of that ECU actually limiting torque output. It'll start cutting boost really rapidly and really aggressively once it starts having heat issues. So the output was really shaky, and you could actually feel it even on the dyno initially, and after we were all done with it, the output's a lot smoother and the car felt a lot better overall as a result.
So you definitely do gain power from the exhaust and the test pipes. Just bolting them on, you may gain a horsepower here or there, but the true power comes from putting it on the dyno, making sure the car is running at the correct AFRs, using the mods to their full potential, and that's what really gives you your horsepower increase. Turbo cars can make more and more power, but the tuning is what's really necessary to make it safe and to make the car run well. Hopefully you found the information helpful. Thanks for watching, and check us out in the next video.